Hey there, good looking. Join me for this upper body strength workout. And this is also day 3 of our 21-day Fit and Fierce challenge. Now, this is a strength workout, so that means you need some dumbbells. I'd love for you to grab what you consider are heavy dumbbells for yourself, as well as a pair of moderate. Now, I'm also using a BOSU ball for a few of the exercises. However, it's totally optional, but if you own one or a stability ball, grab it. And if you're a beginner, grab a chair or have a bench or maybe a side of a couch nearby so that we can elevate your hands for the push-ups. All right? Awesome. Let's go get warmed up. Why, hello there. Hey, I'm certified personal trainer PJ Ren, and I have been helping people over the age of 40 get fit and fierce for almost 30 years now. All right, let's get warmed up. As we warm up, I'll chat about the workout and what's in store for you. Deal? Awesome. Feet apart, abdominals engaged, and just soften the knees for me. Hands light on top of the shoulders, and then I want you to draw big circles with the elbows so we move through the shoulder joint range of motion. Good. So we have a ladder style workout today. So that means we start 45 seconds on the clock, 6 different exercises, supersetting front and back of body, and then the next round 40, 35 seconds, 30, all the way down to 20 seconds. So we have 6 rounds. But the good news is each time we drop the time down. So you might even be able to go heavier with the weight as the time lessens. Last 2. 1 more. Let's go the other direction now. Now, as I said too, I'm going to use my BOSU ball for some of the drills. You can use a stability ball or head and shoulders on the ground. In fact, the move will look exactly the same, except your head and shoulders will be on the mat. Good. Last 2 and 1. All right, now hands light behind the ears. I want you to open up those shoulders. Good. And now close them. Shoulder blades apart. Open. Push the shoulder blades together. Open. Pull them apart. So we're supersetting. So what that means is that we will work opposing muscle groups, starting with the pec muscles, your chest, front shoulders, and triceps, and then immediately superset that with a back exercise, biceps, and rear delt, and cycle through that for a full 6 rounds. So your arms are going to get quite the workout, and your shoulders, just a heads up. Last 2. 1 more. And shake it out. All right, on the end of the mat, you can be on your knees if you need to modify. We're going into a full walkout. Here we go. Walk out, wrists under shoulders, walk back. This is a great warm-up drill. Shoulders, core, actually hips and legs too. 2 more. Now on this one, I want you to hold it out there. Wrists under shoulders, step forward, left foot beside left pinky, left elbow to ground, and then rotate and look up and follow your gaze, follow your hand with your gaze. Back knee can be on the ground if you're finding that this is a little too stressful on the legs. Wrist is under the shoulder there on that right side. Last 2. 1 more. Beautiful. Hand down, switch legs. All right, that right foot beside the right pinky, knee and ankle lined up, right elbow as close to the floor as you can get. Rotate up, follow the hand with your gaze. Warming up into the T-spine here, your mid-back. Last 4. One more. Whew, and drop it down on the knees. All right, we're starting out with push-ups. So it's kind of a warm-up drill, kind of. 45 seconds of warm-up. 45 seconds of push-ups is hard warm-up, I know. But it's body weight, so it'll get us ready, and then we progress from there. So have your dumbbells close by. There's 15-second rest in between each movement. It's not a lot of time, so I need you set up so we do not waste any time when the timer goes on getting ourselves ready. So if you do have that stability bar or BOSU, bring it close by. Push up, I'm going to be on my knees for this. We want the wrists just a bit wider than the shoulders, fingertips pointed straight ahead. You're in a really tight plank, so you can have your hands elevated to make this a little easier. Elbows are going to come down as if you want to kind of mimic the look of a grasshopper, all right, and then push yourself up. So what you don't want to do is have those elbows splay out, okay? And again, elevate your hands or even against a wall if you need to modify. Further, here we go. Let's get set up. We have 45 seconds on the clock. Knees, toes, hands on ground or elevated. Ready? Breathe. Good. Now, when you do this, try to go down low. If you can go to chest almost to the floor, that's awesome. Don't think about how many you can pump out. Think about range of motion. How deep can you get each push-up? Now take your gaze slightly ahead of your mat. Great. Now let's do an exhale as we push up. Good. Oh yeah, 45 seconds of this. We're gonna be nice and warm. Time. Pull over. Grab your heaviest that you have, just one of them. You can be in a bridge position on the mat or follow me on your stability ball or BOSU, head and shoulder supported, bridge here. Angle your dumbbell away from the noggin, arms above the chest. Move through the shoulders only. Drop the dumbbell down and then pull over, working into your lats. So we want the movement coming through those shoulders. Keep those elbows fairly straight. Let's keep that bridge happening as well. So we work into the glutes a little bit and the low spine. Again, quality of movement here. Don't think about speed. I want you lifting heavy enough so that you feel the muscles we're training and that you can't go fast. We're pulling that dumbbell so it's right above the belly. Going through again, full range of motion, forward and back. Time. All right, grab the partner to that heavy. Back in that bridge position. Again, you can be on the ground, stability ball or BOSU. Elbows in tight, narrow chest press, palms facing each other, hitting pecs and triceps. Let's go. Exhale as you press up. Try to lower those elbows so that you can touch the ground, or maybe have the back of the arms hit your ball. But again, full range of motion, quality of rep is what we're looking for in this workout. I'll let you go like a speed demon in some of the other workouts, but for the strength ones, I want you to go slow, steady, feel the muscle you're training, focus on the breath. Push through those heels, get those glutes up. Time. Renegade row. Dumbbells underneath the hands. If that doesn't work for you, you'll see me standing, doing standing rows, but you're lifting up from the toes. You can be from the knees as well, or up above there. I'm standing, hip hinge, neutral spine, and performing the row that way. Elbows just come into your rib cage and then lower it down. Breathe. So we're back into the back muscles here, mid-back, rear delt as well, and bicep. And then those big muscles down the sides of your back, your lats. And if you're with me in the Renegade position, we got some core happening. Time. Chest fly. So you can have your head and shoulders on the ground or on your BOSU or ball. Now the hands are above you, elbows slightly bent out, and you let the arms fly out and back over the chest. Go. For reference, I'm using 15-pound dumbbells. We got one more move of the series, and then we drop the time down. If you're on the stability ball or BOSU, make sure the shoulder and the head are fully supported. Time. All right, standing. I'm dropping it down to 10s. Feet hip width apart. We have a hip hinge, so push the bum towards the wall behind you. Hands underneath the chest, reverse flies. Now working the upper back muscles. So just be aware that your upper body is fairly parallel with your floor, so gravity is coming down onto your back muscles. And 2, that you have done that hip hinge. This is a good posture exercise right here. Works that rear delt, which helps pull the shoulders back, correcting any rounded shoulder you might have, which kind of a lot of us do due to our posture in life. Time. Woo! All right, we're going back to push-ups. So you can be elevated, you can be hands on ground. 40 seconds are now on the clock. Screw the hands into the wall, toes or knees, ready, set, go. Elbows point towards the feet. Press all the way up. Come down low. Look up. Once you've seen me, I want you to look just past your mat. Oh, yeah. So we've dropped the time down 5 seconds. So 1 or 2 less reps than we did last round. And now you know what we're doing. You know what you're up against. So you can really help, or not help, you can really perfect your form now. Actually, you can help yourself out and do really good form. Help me out as well. Time. All right, pullovers. I'm going to put a lighter dumbbell in each hand now instead of one heavy and fatigue my muscles further. So I'm going to take one in each hand, arms slightly straight, drop down and pull over. Now you can also cross the dumbbells and drop them back that way. I just found personally the 15-pound dumbbell wasn't really doing much for me. So now I've got 2 10s, and it's creating a lot more load and getting those lats, shoulders, and arms fired up. If you're on the BOSU ball or your stability ball, remember, you want your head fully supported. Time. Lower the butt. Let's grab some heavier weights. Narrow chest press, so the opposing group of what we just did. Hips up. Ready, elbows in tight, and then press and breathe out. Lower down. Press, breathe out. Once again, I'm using 15s for this. You're going to feel this first in your triceps, the back of the arm. Ooh. Time. Renegade row, knees or toes, or also standing with that hip hinge. I'm going to keep my 15s, feet apart if you're joining me in full plank. We don't want those hips to move. Keep that core tight. Row up, lower down. Let's go. All right, I could have grabbed 20s. I should have grabbed my 20s. So if you've got heavier close by and you can do heavier, switch out. Come on. This is a strength workout. I want you to feel spent by the end. Chest flies coming up. Time. Whew. All right, so chest fly. Again, head and shoulders on the mat, or join me, BOSU or stability ball. I'm going to keep my 15s. Everybody do a bridge. Start with the dumbbells above the chest, elbows slightly bent out, and then only move through the shoulder. So we're not straightening the arms as we let the arms come out to their sides. That is a recipe for shoulder injury. So we don't want that recipe, okay? Throw away that recipe. Whew. Yeah. Things are getting toasty now. Once again, you don't need the stability ball or the BOSU ball. It's just fun to have one though. So if you're considering buying either, time, reverse flies, standing, I'm going to use my 12s for this. If you're considering either, I actually like the BOSU ball better. You can get more out of it than the stability ball. Hip hinge and fly. But a stability ball is a quarter of the cost. So if you're watching your budget, stability ball then. Okay, we cut ourselves down to 35 seconds now after this. So this is where I do really want you to ask yourself, could I go heavier? So we're probably doing 1 or 2 less reps again than when you first started. So let's keep the fatigue going. Let's keep the muscles moving. Maybe try heavier. Time. All right, push-ups. Okay. 35 seconds. Maybe join me. I'm going to try a couple from the toes, and then I'll drop down onto my knees if I need to. Again, remember, you can elevate your hands, chair, or standing against the wall. Ready, set, go. Okay, I think I'm only going to get 2 good-looking bull push-ups in. Oh, and they weren't even good-looking. Whew. I guess the 20 or 30 we've already done has fatigued our muscles. What do you think? Again, depth, okay? So if you've got to crank the bum up, take a look at, if you're struggling, crank the bum up and try to get nose to ground. All right, again, that's just less body weight, but I want depth, time. Deal? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna grab the 12s now, cross them, and do the pullovers with that. Hip bridge, elbows soft, and move through the shoulder. Breathe out, pull over, ending above the belly, or upper belly. Try to get those elbows fairly straight. I have a slight bend in them, but your focus is moving through the shoulder joint. Time. All right, I'm going to my 15s. This is narrow, elbows in, chest press. So a little bit more tricep here than pec. Here we go, bridge it, ready, set, breathe out, press up. Lower down, all the way, full range of motion. Now, what happens if you could go heavier and yet you don't have heavier dumbbells? One really easy way to intensify an exercise is to slow it down. So either slow down the up phase, or slow down your down phase, or slow the whole damn rep down. But time under tension is another way of increasing the intensity without having to change your weight. Time. Whoo, baby. All right, Renegade row. Once again, we can be on the knees for this. Just keep the tush down. We don't want it piked up. I still want to hit your core or hip hinge for 2-arm row. Ready, set, and begin. Time. All right, chest fly. I'm using the stability ball or the BOSU. You don't need to, right? All right. You just do head and shoulders on your mat. Whew. Now, hands above, elbows slightly bent. Good. I feel like we just did this one. Did we just do this one? I have a deja vu of the previous set. I don't know, man. It really feels like we just did this a few seconds ago. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're new to the Over 50 Fitness platform, welcome. This is what menopause does to you, and you should know that. You're probably going through it as well. But this is what it does to you on camera. You forget where the F you are in a workout. Time. All right, reverse flies. I'm going to use the 12s. But don't worry, I'm a trained professional. Hip hinge, hands down, and move through those shoulders. Woo! Actually, I can't even blame menopause anymore. I'm done. I am post-menopausal. It's very liberating, actually. Yeah, it comes with a lot of things I don't like forgetting shit, not being able to fall asleep, but it comes with a bunch of other cool things. Sorry if you're a dude, but never having to buy a tampon again, that's pretty cool. All right, push-ups. We're now bringing the time down. That in itself is worth the price of admission. 30 seconds. You ready? We got push-ups. All right, you want to try a couple on the toes with me? Come on. Come on. Ready, set, go. Here we go. Oh, gosh. Woo. Okay, two's enough. All right. Breathe. Now, this is kind of cool, no matter whether you're on the wall, chair, or floor with me. We're really weight bearing on the wrists, so for those of us over the age of 50 and have to worry about bone density, we are building bone in the wrist and the shoulder joint with this movement. Because bone building is site-specific. Time, shake out those wrists. Pullovers. Whew, I'm going to use the 12s again. So, that's kind of cool. Ready? Arms up. Head and shoulders supported. Hips up. And, oh gosh, lower down. They get back there, right? You think, oh, okay, I'm not sure I can bring them back. What do? You just drop them, okay? Don't try to struggle them back up. Drop the dumbbell. Time. Whew. All right. Narrow chest press. Back to my 15s. I could definitely use 25s on this, maybe even 30 pounds. Here we go. Ready? Elbows in and press up, slowly lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slow down the lowering part of this exercise to increase the intensity, since I don't quite have the right size dumbbells to really hit my triceps and pecs. Time. Whew. All right, Renegade row. Toes, knees, or standing. Let's get set up in that plank. Ready, set, and exhale, and lift. Exhale, lift. Keep those hips quiet. All right, we have been training your chest and back muscles for 20 minutes nonstop right now. So you should be getting a little tired now. If you're not, good for you, but I need you to get heavier dumbbells, okay? I need you to feel like your arms are noodles by the end of this workout. So, time. Whew. All right, we're back to those chest flies, where I literally just feel like we did them again just a second ago. Start with them above the chest. We've got the head and the shoulders nicely supported, big hip bridge, drop out, move through the shoulder, slight bend to the elbow through the entire rep. Think about your exhale as the dumbbells come together. Time. Standing, reverse flies. Whew. I'm going to stay with my 12s. First off is feet hip width apart, knees soft, bum goes back like we're trying to touch the wall behind us. Whew. Exhale as the arms lift. Whew. Feeling the shoulder blades come together. Feeling the work in that mid-back, back of shoulder. Try to come out to your side as well. Time, not behind you. Whew. All right, we're changing the timer again. We're down on the knees for push-ups. Whew. 25 seconds on the clock now. You ready? Push up, get set, go. Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to attempt on my toes. Mind you, it would probably entertain the hell out of you, trying to watch me get back into a straight arm position. Ugh. The things I'll do to entertain you. Breathe. Time. Whew. Thank goodness that was over quick. Pullovers. I'm continuing with my 12s, doubling them up so they kind of look like the letter X, holding on to them with each hand. And then bring one hand on top of the other. Elbows slightly bent. Good. Exhale. Pull those dumbbells back over the upper chest. Time. Whew. Narrow chest press. So you may need to slow your rep down like I'm doing. This time I'm going to slow down the lowering part of it, okay? Here we go. Start with arms up, head and shoulders supported. Now lower down slow. And then drive up. Woo! It works, doesn't it, when you slow down the movement. Time. Woo! All right, Renegade row. All right, toes, knees standing. Up to you. Woo! Just keep the tempo, everyone. If you're in full plank with me, let's keep those hips quiet and go. So, if you are in full plank, you will want those feet about shoulder width apart. That's going to enable you to keep those hips quiet. A lot of core here if we do it right. Time. Woo! All right. Just fly. I'm keeping the 15s. So our start, remember, is above the chest, and then bend the elbows a bit and maybe curl the wrists in slightly. Protect the wrist joint. Now open up. Exhale, bring them close together. Move through that shoulder. So this is more pec dominant now. We've taken the emphasis off of the triceps like we did in the second or the third exercise, pardon me, and now place it more just in the pec muscle. Keep driving those hips up, work into those glutes and that low spine. Time. Woo! All right, here we go, reverse flies. Hip hinge, remember that. Feet hip width, knees soft, push your bum back like you're going to touch a wall behind you. Arms under the chest and lift up. Good. Keep that core engaged. Belly button towards the spine. Time. All right, I'm changing the timer for our final round. All right, timer's changed. Here we go, 20 seconds on the clock. Okay, so we'll get 4 to 6 reps of everything. It's gonna be awesome. Here we go. Push-ups, knees, toes, standing bench. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, I got 7 in, damn it. I didn't want to get that many in. I hate push-ups. All right, pullovers. Elbows slightly bent and go. Push-ups are, yeah. I'm not even gonna complain anymore. We're done. We're done. 6 rounds of push-ups. We did it. Time. Whoo, baby. All right, we got chest press narrow. Now, for the 20 seconds, I am now going to go against everything I just taught you, and I want you to see if you can go a little faster for the 20 seconds. All right? Here we go. Ready, set, press. Good. Press. 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 No rest when the elbows are down. Come on. Breathe. Breathe. Let's go. Come on. Keep the tempo. Keep the tempo. Time. Woo. Sometimes you can go fast. Renegade rows. Ready? Woo. Full plank or on the knees or standing. Let's kick it. Go. Now, make sure you remember which arm you started with, and you want to make sure you end on the other arm. So if the timer goes, finish the other arm if you haven't done it yet, okay? At least let's do a balance workout. Deal? Deal. Time. Whew. Lucky me. I did it. I finished on the one I didn't start with. Okay, chest flies. Whew. We'll go slow on this one though, because form's super crucial on this guy. Elbows slightly bent, wrists curled in. Let the arms come out to shoulders and then meet back above the chest. So if you're on the ground, you're going to feel the back of the arm hit your ground. If you're on the ball or BOSU, you'll feel the back of the arm hit your ball, and that's when you bring them back. Time. Woo! All right, I'm grabbing my 12s. We're going slow on this one too. Reverse flies, last exercise. Knees soft, hip hinge, abs engaged, and lift and breathe out. Time! You did it! Woo! Oh, shake out those arms. Okay, I got a question. Do they feel like noodles? Yeah? Okay. High five. Okay. So that was literally 30 minutes of chest and back work. We did a common training technique called supersetting, where we supersetted opposing muscle groups. So while your chest worked, you grab water while I'm yapping, your back got to work, or your back got to rest. While your back worked, your chest got to rest. So that's how you can train upper body for 30 minutes straight. All right, let's grab some water. We'll do a couple of stretches, and then you can continue on with your day. You know, for a strength workout, I'm sweating buckets right now. Whew. Okay, I want you to find somewhere in your room where you can pop your elbow up. Wall, door frame. You want your elbow at shoulder height. So pretend this is a wall, my elbow shoulder height, my palm, forearm against the wall. Now I'm going to lean forward and feel a beautiful stretch on that side and then look over the shoulder. Okay? Good. Open up the chest. Oh, love this one. And just breathe. All right, now, thumb pointed down, bring a straight arm behind you, and it's lower than the shoulder, and just turn away. You'll feel a beautiful stretch to the arm, in particular the bicep. And the thumb is pointed down. Yeah? Okay. Whew. Arm shaking. Here we go. Elbow up. Let's do the other side. So we want the elbow at where? Shoulder height. Great. Hand, forearm, elbow against your wall or door frame. Step forward with that inside leg. Push your hip back, though, so we're not overarching your low back. And then turn the body away from the wall and look over this outside shoulder. So these little cues that I give you, they're just little, they're little cues to make the movement or the stretch or the exercise just feel that much better. That's why I don't have music on my workouts. So it's not, I'm not for everybody. But if you do really like to focus on what you're training and to get cued properly on how to do it, then I'm your girl. I'm not here just to film my own workout. I'm here to coach you to make sure you get one hell of a workout. Whew, release. All right, let's take it into your lats. This is a really nice stretch on the knees. Big toes together. Let's open up the knees. And then walk your hands to the left side of your mat, right hand on top of left. Shoot the hips back. Ah, my shoulder just crocked too. That was awesome. Hopefully it's still attached to my body. Yep, okay. Just joking. So we'll get your lats here. You'll get the right side, whole right side of the body actually. And then into the low back. And let's bring the hands to the other side. Left hand on top of right. Now push the left hip away. Now, if you have been part of the 21-day Fit and Fierce challenge, we're going to do a stretch we did in day 1 because we were holding the dumbbells so much, and we get into the forearm and the hands. I find that we don't stretch them enough, and that can cause havoc, especially if you do increase any gripping type exercises like you're going to be doing with the 21 days holding onto your dumbbells. So, fingers wide, turn fingertips towards the knees, palms flat on the ground. Tuck your toes under and just sit back until you feel the heel of the palm lift up a bit. And you'll feel a beautiful stretch, maybe an intense stretch, on the forearm. You may have had tendonitis in the past if you started tennis maybe, or golfer's elbow, golf. Heck, I got tendonitis once painting because we spent the whole weekend painting the house. And yeah, you're gripping onto that brush. The body wasn't meant to grip onto a brush for 8 hours. Now, we'll pull the hand off, and the pads or the tops of your fingertips are the last to pull off. And go really slow, and it's going to feel so yummy. Oh, does that feel yummy? Oh, I know. All right, now, palm down. Let's turn the thumb away from the midline. Now feeling a stretch to the top of the forearm here. Yeah, one thing that I hear quite a bit in my Patreon community and over 50 fitness community, when they start strength training heavy, is unfortunately these little tendonitis issues start to happen in the forearms. So I do have a video on that. It's under Fit Tips on Over 50 Fitness. And then you can just search elbow, actually, just the word elbow, on my YouTube channel, and you'll see some really good exercises to help you out so you don't get that, or if you do that, how to rehab yourself. All right, here we go. All right, now you can stay here on the knees, or if that's uncomfortable, have a seat on a chair or sit cross-legged. And we'll finish off with a tricep stretch. This is sticking into my neck. Lean away, and then lean back. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're part of the 21-day Fit and Fierce Challenge, don't worry, we are not touching your upper body tomorrow. Other side. So I guess you know what tomorrow means. Yeah, leg day. Release. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to reading your comments down below. And hey, if you haven't already, click that subscribe button if you're here on YouTube. And if you're enjoying this workout ads-free on the Over 50 Fitness platform, head to the private community, okay? I really head there. I want to hear what you thought of the workout. Mwah! See you next time. So if you own a BOSU ball or a stability ball, pull that out and we can have some fun with it as well. But again, they're optional. All right, lace up your runners and let's go get warmed up. Oh, and it's day 2. No, it's day 3. What day is it? Day 3. Okay, good one. Hey there, good looking. Join me for this no, it's not a total body strength. It's an upper body strength. Get with the program, PJ. Hey there, good looking. Join me for this upper body strength workout. We are going to be performing it in a ladder style, meaning that we keep dropping the... You know when you're having one of those days? Okay, well, that seems to be every day. For me. Hello there and welcome. All right, shall we get busy right away? Yeah, let's not do any chit chat. Let's just get warmed up. Hands light behind the ears. By the way, no. We are going to start warming up the upper body, and as we warm up, I'll chat about what is in store for you for this workout. Here we go. Let's bring the hands just light on the shoulder.